Hi, smart learners. Welcome to today's video on Roman numerals. Do not forget, if this is your first video with us at Smart Mind Science Academy, endeavor to get a pen and a note to write down whatever you are being taught in this lesson. Endeavor to understand all what is being taught. And if you do not understand, there is a live section where we can discuss about what you find difficult. It's very, very important that you understand this lesson. Roman numeral is one of the most important and simple aspect of mathematics. Very, very simple. And it's very important because it comes out in examinations. Yeah. It comes out in your um, GSE examination and also in the common entrance examination. So it's very important that we discuss about Roman numeral. And it's very simple, like I said. So today we'll be doing Roman numerals. So let's start. We all know the number system, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But today we want to look at a different type of number system, which is what? Roman numeral. Okay. So in mathematics, when we have 1, we just use I to represent that. And to show 2, we use I. To show 3, we use I. In Roman numeral, we cannot repeat a particular digit more than 3 times. So we can't have 4 to be I. That's not possible in Roman numeral. So to get the fourth, we have to know the fifth one. So we have to know 5 before we can do 4. So to know 5 is V. So to know 4, we just have to remove 1 from 5. And by removing in Roman numerals, you have to bring the smaller value to the left side, small value. You have to place the small value in the left side beside the big value. So the big value should be in the right hand side and the small value should be in the left hand side. So we want to remove 1 from 5 to get 4. So we just say IV. So IV represents 4 in Roman numerals. So to write 6, we can do VI. To just place 1 beside. To write 7, we have VII. To write 8, we just put VII. V is 5, I is 6, I is 1, which makes it 6. The second I is 7, the third I is 8. So V5, I6, I7, I8. So to get 9, like I said, we can't repeat a particular digit in Roman numeral more than 3 times. So we have to know 10 before we can get what? 9. So 10 in Roman numeral is X. So to get 9, we just have to bring the small value and we put the small value in the left hand side and the big value in the right hand side. So we have IX. So we can do the same thing for 11, which is 10 and 1, XI, 12, which is XII, 13, which is XIII, 14, which is XIV. X is 10, then IV is 4. Then 15, we can have what? XV. 16, we can have what? XVI. 17, we can have what? XVII. 18, we can have XVIII. But for 19, we can just have XIX, 10 and 9. So it gives 19. As simple as that. Do not forget that 9 is IX, then 10 is X. So 20, we can only do what? XX. So you repeat the process for 20, from 21 up until 30. You repeat this same process for 21 to 30. You repeat the same process. 21 is going to be XI, 22 XII, 23 XIV. But we won't be writing everything from 21 up until, so let's write 21 XXI. Let's write 23 XX, 20, then 3 is III. Let's write 24. 24 is XX, that's 24 is IV. 25 is xxv. Let's write 28. 28 is 20 is xx, then 8 is viii. So 28. Okay, so let's write 29. Also, we have xx for 20, then 9 is ix. So not forget 9 is ix here. So 30, we just say xxx for 30. So 35 will just be xxx 30, then 5 v. 33 will be 30xxx, then 3 I. So what if you want to write 39? Let's see 39. 39 is xxx, that's 30, then ix 9. Mind you, do not think that this x and this 3x are the same. So that means that we've written x 4 times. No. The first 3x is 30. So if we have a small value that's broken the chain, so we can even repeat that value again. So xxx, that's 30, then ix gives what? 39. Okay, let's see 40. We know we can't write 40 as xxxx. This is wrong from what I just explained to you, that we cannot repeat a digit more than 4 times, more than 3 times, sorry. So this is wrong. So that means that to get 40, we need to know what? We need to know 50. Okay, so what is 50 then? So 50 is L. So to get 40, we need to remove 10 from 50. So what is 10? X. You have to put it in the left-hand side and you put what? The big value, XL. So 60 is LX. We've added we added 10 to 50. So that's 60. So 70 is going to be LXXX. Sorry, 2x, not 3x. LXX, that's 70. 80 is going to be LXXX 80. So we can't write 90 as L and 4x. So before we write 90, we need to know 100. So what's 100? 100 is C. But we need to remove 10 from 100 to get 90. So that 10 is x. So we just say 90 is what? xc. Can see how simple this is? Very, very simple. X C for 90, then C for 100. Okay. Okay, so let's take it further a bit. Let's write for 103. What's 103? 103 is 100 is C, 3 is I. As simple as this. Okay, what's 97? We know 90 is XC because we have to remove 10 from 100. So 90 is XC. Then what is 7? VII. Wow. Really? You can see we are transforming numerals into numbers into Roman numerals. So let's see 59. 50 is L, 9 is IX. Wow. Okay, let's see 73. 70 is L, 50, 60, 70. Then 3 is I. Okay, let's look at 84. 80 is L, X, then 4 is I, V. So you can see that's how we can transform and write Roman numerals. Okay, just like we are writing Roman numerals we are writing numbers in Roman numerals, you can also write Roman numerals back into numbers. Yes, we can do that also. So let's take, for example, let's just try and write XCIX, for example. So X is 10. Immediately after 10, we have a number that is bigger than 10, which is 100. So we know that this is subtraction. So we know this is subtraction because it is behind it. If it is in front of it, then that is addition. But if it is behind it, we know it is what? Subtraction. So in this case now, it is subtraction. So we have to do 10 minus 100. So that gives 90. Don't worry about the sign. If you know this is supposed to be negative 90, don't worry about it. This is just a convention of writing numbers. So we just write 90. So I have 90. But not only that, I have ix. I is 1, then x is 10. So we know that the 1 is coming before the x. So we know it's a subtraction. So if we have the xi like this is addition. But if the small value is coming behind the big value, it is what? It is subtraction. Good. So my 1 minus 10, that gives 9. So I have 90 plus 9, which gives what? 99. Just the simple same way. So, but when you start mastering all this, when you start applying and writing them out, it's important that you write them out and you solve the exercises that will be sent to you after this video class. So then you will be able to practice and know them better. Mathematics needs practice, it needs repetition. So you have to repeat often and often before you can have the full um, grasp of the mathematical concepts. Okay, so let's take some more examples on this. Let's look at um, XLV. So we know X is coming before L. So we know that is 40 because X is 10 and we have 50 before 10. So 10 minus 50, that's 40. So XL gives 40, then V gives what? 5. So 40 plus 5 gives what? 45. So as simple as that. But if you are very good at with it, you know this XL is 40, then you want to write a particular digit after 40, that's 545. As simple as that. I do it that way too. So good. And even if you do not understand, you not to worry, just let us know in the um, just let the teaching assistant know that you do not understand, and we can always provide other videos to further explain this. And also, we can meet in a live section where I can even shed more light to all this. But I believe these concepts are very simple and you understand them. And even if you do not understand them, do not be scared of anything. Just let us know that you do not understand. I'll provide further videos to further explain what you do not understand. Okay, so we know 100 is C. So let's take it further. 100, that's C. Let's take 110, that's CX, because 10 is X. So 120, that's CXX. 100 plus 10, 110 plus another 10, that's 120. Then 130, that's CXXX. So 140 is, you just write 100, then your 40 is what? XL. From here, 40 is XL, we know that. Good. So 150, that's 100 plus 50. Okay. Let's take 160 now. 160 is 100 plus 60. 100 C, 50 L, another 10, that's X. So 160. 170, that's 100 is C, 70 is L, X, X. 180 CL, X, X, X. 190 C, X, C. 100 is C. 90, you cannot write L, X, 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 X. So you have to remove 10 from 100. So CXC. So 200 is going to be what? Yes, you guessed right. CC. Yes, CC. So 201, 202, like that, like that, like that. Okay, good. Okay. So we have 200. Let's see. 260. It's going to be 200 plus 60x. Okay. So let's write 299 and see if we can do that. 200 is C, C. 90 is, yes, 10 minus 100. Yes, 10 minus 100. That's XC. Then 9 is 1 minus X. Yes, IX. Good, good, good. Okay, let's write 244. 200 is CC. 4 is, yes, 10 minus 50. XL. Then V 4 is 1 minus 5. So that's IV. Good. So 244. Okay, let's write 268. 200 is CC. 600. 60 is LX. Then 8 is, yes, you guessed right, VIII. So you can see CC, that's 200. LX, L is 50. X is in front, so we are adding now. So 250, 260, 265, 67, 68, 65, 66, 67, 68. Good. So let's write 300 now. So 300 as simple as saying C, C, C. 300s. But do not forget we cannot go beyond that. So if we want to write 400 now, we can't say 400 is C, C, C. So before we can write 400, we need 500. And 500 is D. So now we need 400. So that means we are removing what from 500? We are removing 100 from 500. So what's 100? Do not forget 100 is C. So we just have to write it at the back. So we have CD to be what? 400. So let's write 450. 450 is going to be CD plus L. So we believe you agree with me that D is the biggest in this sequence of what I have taught you now. So if you're having a small value behind it, that means that's subtraction. So 100 minus D, that's 400. Then 400 plus 50 gives what? Gives 450. Mind you, you might be tempted to say that, okay. I want to write 450. So let me just remove L from 500. You know L is 50. L is 50. So you want to remove L from, no, we can't do it that way. So to write 450 in Roman numerals, you have to write it in what? In the digit value. So you have to write 400 first, then write 50 next, then write 0, depending on the case. So if I have 456 now, I have to write 400 first. So what is 400? Good. 400 is CD. Good. Then I can now write 5. What is 5? What is 50 rather? L. Then what is 6? VI. So I believe you understood that. So do not write 450 as LD. No. By saying, okay, I'm removing 50 from 500. So 50, no, you can't do it that way. You have to just follow this order of what? Of ascending. With regards to the what? The digits. The way the digit is going. Okay, so we have 500 already. We have 450. Okay, let's write 489. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, let's have a fresh page. 489. Let's see that. 400 is, yes, you want to remove 100 from 500. 100 is C. 500 is D. So here we have your 400. Then 80 is what? LXXX. 80. Then 9 is IX. As simple as this. This is 489. So let's take another example. We have 368. Let's show that 300 is CCC. That's 300. 60 is LX. Then 8 is VIII. Good. So let's see 444. So 400 is CD. Yes. 40 is XL. Then 4 is IV. Good. Okay, so let's take it further. Let's see 600. We have 500 to be D. 600 is DC. 700 DCC. 800 DCCC. 900. Yes, you thought right. Before we can get 900, we need 1000. So what is 1000? 1000 is M. So to get 900, you have to remove 100 from 1000. So 100 from 1000, that's CM. CM. So that's 1000. Yeah, 1000. Okay, let's write 1998. Yes. So what's 1000? M. You can see the way I'm going. I have to write 1000 first. Then I have to write 900. What is 900? To get 900, you know you need what? You need 1000. So you have to remove 100 from 1000. So you know M is 1000, and that's the highest in Roman numeral. It's 1000 M. So 1000, okay, let's write 900. That's CM. Then 90 is XC. You have to remove 10 from 100 to get 90. Then 8 is VIII. So this is 1000. 998. Okay, let's write 2000. 2000 is double M, as simple as that. Let's write 3000. 3000 is triple M. Okay, let's write the highest value you can write in Roman numeral. Let's write 3999. So what's 3000? M, M. Then we have 900 to be CM, because you have to remove 100 from 1000. Then we have 90, you have to remove 10 from 100. XC. 9, you have to remove 1 from 9. IX. So this is the highest value you can write in Roman numerals. So I want to believe this particular section is well understood. If that is the case, then I'm going to send in another video where we are going to have series of examples, where we are going to solve series of examples. All right, so see you in the next video. Thank you.